Good evening. Welcome to the Yorkton News at 5. The Saskatchewan Marshals Service is looking for more recruits. The new provincial police force has launched a media campaign to attract officers interested in building the organization from the ground up. Wayne Mantika has more.
It's not often that there's an opportunity to be a founding member of a police force. Jesse Barlow has taken on the challenge.
It's a very unique opportunity. I don't think police in Canada get the opportunity very often to help come in at the ground level and help build an organization, and to be part of that influence of decision making and trying to create a police service that is unique.
The Saskatchewan Marshals Service was announced in 2022 to combat rural crime and to assist existing police forces through investigative projects.
Well, I think the biggest thing is the Marshal Service is a bit unique compared to other police services in the province, as we're not a call response service. So that gives us the opportunity to spend more time with proactive initiatives or investigations.
Currently, there are 13 marshals at the Prince Albert headquarters and another 4 at the North Battleford satellite office. A media campaign has been launched to grow the force through new recruits and experienced officers. Salaries range from $96,000 to $118,000 per year, with paid training provided. Nolan Carter joined after spending 10 years with the Prince Albert Police Service.
For me, it was about having something new and fresh. It was also about being proactive and not reactive with the calls that you were attending. It gave us more time to investigate certain files and actually follow through with the investigation and the arrest and the court process. So I just thought it was an exciting kind of new adventure.
The Marshals Service says it's in a growth and development stage as it builds toward a 70-member force, with future opportunities for officers and civilian members in Regina, Saskatoon, Prince Albert, and North Battleford. Wayne Mantika, CTV News, Regina.
Saskatoon police say a man with a history of spying on women is being released from custody this weekend. 37-year-old Kyle Ronald Hamiluk was previously convicted of 70 incidents of voyeurism, indecent acts, and trespassing at night. Last fall, he was sentenced to 2 years and 10 months behind bars after pleading guilty to 23 counts of voyeurism and 2 counts of breaching probation. But with time served, he only had to do 7 months. He admitted to secretly watching or recording 23 women through the windows of their homes while they were fully or partially nude. Hamiluk was prior convictions for voyeurism in 2017 and 2020. And police say Hamiluk is being released from custody on Saturday and is expected to live in Saskatoon. He will have court-imposed conditions in place, but because he is at a high risk to offend, police are releasing his name and information and asking the public to be vigilant. Students at Saskatchewan Polytechnic say they're being forced to move to different campuses around the province to finish their programs. An email told students in the Electronic Systems Engineering Technology program in Saskatoon that they'll have to move to Regina next year, while students at the Instrumentation program in Moose Jaw will have to go to Saskatoon. Students say they're shocked, and a meeting with school staff told them it was because of a provincial mandate. They're questioning how feasible moving campuses will be and if the college can keep enough instructors to maintain full accreditation.
I have 2 kids under 10, a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old, and a wife with a career and a house and a family, an established life in Saskatoon, and moving without warning to Regina is not an option.
The decision to move programs follows a new round of layoffs last week when 26 employees were let go. The province says Sask Polytech makes its own decisions, and the school says supports are available to students during this transition. A partnership between Bungie and the Regina Food Bank is set to bring more lentils to families in need. The Bungie Farmers Feeding Families initiative will provide 105 tons of locally grown and processed lentils per year, an estimated value of about $250,000. Each bag of lentils contains 5 servings and will be given to clients as well as used in meals that are sent to Regina Public Schools. The Regina Food Bank serves about 17,000 people per month. Students from Treaty 4 gathered in Lebret to present their science projects in hopes of making it to the National STEM competition in Edmonton later this year. Virginia Declout has the details.
Lemon-powered batteries, analysis of the solar system, cloud seeding, and many other interesting projects and concepts were on display at a science fair in Lebret on Wednesday.
I'm presenting a science fair project on cloud seeding.
What is cloud seeding?
Cloud seeding is increasing the likelihood of precipitation using compounds like silver iodide, potassium iodide, or even dry ice.
More than 100 students participated, with 88 projects in the event organized by the File Hill Capel Tribal Council.
They're going to ask themselves, what do I enjoy learning about? What do I find interesting? What kind of questions do I have about the world? And then so they ask themselves that question, they come up with a hypothesis, and then they do the scientific method from there.
When the students weren't presenting, they enjoyed exciting breakout activities.
We have moose meat making over the fire and bannock making over the fire. We have archery happening, so like the physics of archery. And then we have EYES came and they're doing some robotics. There's some fish frying happening over there in the rink. There's a whole whack of amazing activities for them to do, and they're all tied to STEM.
Last year, Seraphine Bellegarde made it all the way to the national competition, held in New Brunswick.
When I went was chaotic. I'm not a very social person, but I did make a couple friends that I'm still in contact with today.
Seraphine wants to become a doctor and says the experience at nationals helped her build people skills.
I used to be a very heavy introvert, so I didn't talk to a lot of people. Being and doing science fair, especially talking with judges and other contestants, it's really put me out of my comfort zone, which I think is really important to building those skills.
The organizer says she hopes this STEM event will help prepare students to meet the demands of tomorrow's job market. Frugina Declout, CTV News, Lebret.
Okay, Sierra D'Souza Butts joins us for our first look at weather for the Parkland region, and another nice day today.
That it is, Lee. It's still warmer than the usual for this type of weather for this year, but that could change later going in the week. But right now we can look at what Yorkton's going to expect for tonight. As you can see, we'll see a low of -12 with some clouds in the air expected. The wind speed should be about 10 to 20 kilometers in the Yorkton, again, area. So expect some of that nice, clear cloud cover to go out later this evening. As for tomorrow, we should see a high of -1 with wind speeds about 10 to 15. It should be mainly sunny throughout the day tomorrow. But yeah, we'll get more into that later in the show.
Thank you, Sierra. Good day at the Olympic Winter Games for Canada. 3 more medals, 2 silver in men's moguls and men's snowboard cross, and 1 bronze in women's short track speed skating. Canada's men's hockey team kicked off the round robin with a dominant 5-0 win over Czechia. Youngster Macklin Celebrini scored the first goal. They're going to play the Swiss tomorrow afternoon, while Saskatoon's Emily Clark scored twice as Canada's women's team bounced back with a 5-0 win over Finland. They'll play Germany in the quarterfinals on the weekend. SJHL 2026 might be the year of the dog. Since the end of the Christmas break, the Terriers have been red hot. They're winners of 7 straight after a statement win last night in Weyburn.
Sawatsky, middle of the ice, trying to get around his man. A good slide shot. Cross, they score!
William Leonard with his 28th goal, while Jai Zawatsky had a goal and an assist. Yorkton beats Weyburn 5-1. Callum Craig, 28 saves in the victory. So the Terriers move into a tie with Nipawin for 3rd in the standings, 1 point behind the Battlefords with a game in hand. They're 4 up on Weyburn with a game in hand as well. Yorkton will look to make it 8 straight. Friday at home versus Warman. Weyburn travels to Melville. U Sports National Curling Championships begin Tuesday in Regina. The host Cougars are ready to defend home ice.
Just don't let the moment get too big. Like at the end, like we're just playing games to the Cali. It's us same 4 idiots that are going to be out on the ice. Like we're out there having fun, and yeah, like sure it's going to be a great competition, but this is a week that we're going to look back on. So it's not too many times you get to play in a home national.
Just 4 idiots. Well, you know, they like to have fun. It's a different feel for both the men's and women's teams heading into nationals versus last year. Both Cougars curling squads won Canada West Championships in 2025, but this year they lost their final games of conference play. The men in the semifinals and the women losing the gold medal game. With nationals being played out of their home rink, they're hopeful that home ice will truly be an advantage.
Might be more pressure with like ice conditions and everything like that. Like we have home court advantage technically, so getting to know the rocks beforehand and everything, it's just we do have an advantage and a little bit more pressure, but there's tough competition out there.
The 2026 U Sports and Collegiate Curling Championships go February 17th through the 21st at the Cali Curling Club. Regina begin their tournaments against Carleton and Guelph, respectively, on Tuesday night. A Saskatchewan a cappella group is looking to spread some love this Valentine's Day.
You are so
Saskatoon's Acoustic Theory recorded some virtual singing valentines for folks to send to their loved ones. The vocal group featuring singers between the ages of 18 to 35 who love to sing, and they opted to host a special Valentine's Day rehearsal prior to the big day as a way to document some of their love songs along with kind messages to send along with them.
Yeah, I feel sometimes that people don't get that opportunity to share what you truly feel for someone, or you don't have the right words that come out. So sometimes instead of just saying it, why not listen to it and hear it in 4-part harmony?
The songs chosen to spread that message: You Are So Beautiful and Grow Old With You. So are you going to love the weather we're going to see in Yorkton this week and on the weekend? I don't know. Sierra will tell you coming up.
That's a great shot right in front of the flour mill. Pretty sunny in Yorkton right now. Nice. Yeah, as you can tell, it's pretty calm in Yorkton right now in terms of the weather. As we look at our radar and satellite, you can see that we had some clouds just rolling through towards majority of the province, I should say. As we take a closer look into the Parkland region, kind of the same theme, those clouds just rolling by throughout the day. As terms for your weather tracker, right now in the next hour or so, those clouds will not be so much as noticeable in the Yorkton area, city, as well as Moosomin region, but as we go later into tonight, around midnight, they will return and kind of stay through out of the day of Friday, as well as leading into the weekend. Let's take a look at your forecast for tonight. In Hudson Bay, Humboldt, and Watrous, we can expect to see a low of -11, -10 as well. In terms of Wynyard, a -7. In Swan River, a low of -11, and in Melville, a bit cooler than those other areas, seeing a -13, again with some partial clouds. As for your forecast tomorrow, we should see mainly sunny conditions throughout the area. In terms of Humboldt and Watrous, we will see a -1, sunny with still some clouds apparent. As for Hudson Bay, it's sitting at a nice +2, Wynyard +1, Swan River -1, and Melville -1 as well. Mainly sunny conditions with a bit of clouds. For Yorkton tonight, we will see fewer clouds up in the air, but with a low of -12 with some wind speeds around the range of 10 to 20 kilometers. As for tomorrow in Yorkton, you can expect that mainly sunny conditions throughout the day with a high of -1. And again, those wind speeds about 10 to 15 kilometers. Now let's take a look at your 7-day forecast in Yorkton. Again, Friday, majority of the sun out throughout the day. Saturday and Sunday, you can expect a high of -1. Again, very sunny throughout the day. If you're looking to enjoy that nice weather, do it this weekend. As we head into next week, it will be a bit more cloudy. Sitting on Monday, we have a high of -4. Can expect some flurries over there. As for Tuesday, it will be cloudy majority of the day, and we are expecting some snow overnight. As we look into Wednesday, we will see a high of -13, and you can expect about 10 to 15 centimeters of snow throughout the day, as well as night about just around that 10 centimeters of snow. As for Thursday, similar conditions, seeing a high of -14. Again, that snow will be apparent throughout the day, as that's what we can expect. But yeah, just be prepared for that, and the wind speeds are about 15 to 25 kilometers. Yeah, and that is what's to come for next week.
Up next, we are at the Bentley Yorkton to talk about the 50th TeleMiracle. Stay with us to learn more.
Do you have a community event you would like to promote? Or maybe you'd like to draw attention to your organization? Let your local CTV station help you spread the word. Contact us at 306-786-8444 or email yorktonnews@bellmedia.ca. You can appear on CTV Yorkton's News at 5 and get your message to our viewers.
Our community brought to you by Key Auto Group. Experience clear and simple car buying online all the time.
Welcome back. Today we are at the Bentley in Yorkton and we are going to be talking about the TeleMiracle. Ooh, I almost slipped up. How are you, Gurjit?
I'm good. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. And how are you?
I'm fantastic. Thanks so much.
Okay, so TeleMiracle. What is TeleMiracle?
So I'm new to Saskatchewan, but I'm realizing TeleMiracle is an amazing fundraiser. They raise millions and millions of dollars for medical needs and equipment and for medical trips, I believe, as well. It's just an amazing fundraiser that's really entrenched in this community. I know James has been involved a lot longer than I have.
Okay, we will give James the word, but first I would like to ask you, when you're saying they, who are they?
Again, anybody who needs support medically for TeleMiracle, through TeleMiracle.
But who is sponsoring this event?
It's a kinsman that supports it and sets it all up and does the fundraiser.
Okay, sounds very good. So, James, what is your role in this?
Well, when I first moved here, I heard about TeleMiracle, and I'm a musician, have been for many years, and that's what the TeleMiracle Telethon is. It's raising money while Sask Talent and other talented people play music and entertain the folks while people ring those phones. That's their slogan, ring those phones.
Okay, what kind of music can we expect?
From me, I play a variety of music. I just love all sorts of tunes, but for this time I'm sticking to a Canadian song. I'm not going to disclose it yet, but I'm sticking to a Canadian song this year.
Do you take requests?
I do take requests.
Because I'm a big fan of Mariana's Trench, so
nice,
if you could, you know. Okay, so when is this event happening?
So we're going to be doing it on February 14th. So there's two seatings, one's at 11, one's at 12:45, and then James is going to be on the stage at 2:30.
Okay, are you excited?
I'm so excited. I love working with the Bentley here. The staff, the residents, everyone is so wonderful here. They make me feel so loved and welcome. I love it very much.
How much preparation does this entail?
The culinary team does a lot of work. So this time we've switched it up. We're going to be doing steaks and crab cakes. So it's $45 per person. $15 goes straight towards TeleMiracle fundraiser. James was here last year performing, and we raised a little bit over $1,200–1,300 last year.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's a lot. So what are you expecting this year?
We got to beat it every year, so we're got to beat that number.
As they say in TeleMiracle, higher, higher, higher.
And is there anything different this year compared to last year, perhaps?
Again, the menus are going to be different. We're doing steaks and crab cakes. I think last year we did a buffet style. So every year we're going to try something different.
Okay, just a small technical thing. Gurjit, can you come closer a little bit? Because I'm afraid that we are losing you to the side of the screen. So are these places, is the Bentley going to be super busy?
Oh, yes. I think last year we had over 65 guests on top of our residents. So it's 170 people that are going to be here and dining and enjoying entertainment by James.
And how is this whole thing tying in with TeleMiracle in Saskatoon?
So whenever we collect that money, we hand it over to James. James gets there and gets it doubled through Nutrien. Again, he can talk more about that part.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so basically whatever money comes through me, I bring it to the telethon, and Nutrien is actually, they work with the Sask Talent people that are on the show, and they actually double the money. So if I bring in $10, it automatically turns to $20, and so on and so forth. So.
Okay, that's very promising.
Yeah.
So before we say goodbye, I would like to quickly remind everyone when this event is taking place.
Yeah, so February 14th at the Bentley, so you can walk in or you can call us at 306-782-5552 and sign up. It'll be a fun day.
Is there a website, perhaps?
You can go to venbythebentley.com and find our numbers. But yeah, you can just walk in or call our front desk.
Okay, sounds very good. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
The province has announced a fourth robotic system has been installed in a Royal University Hospital in Saskatoon to assist in surgeries. Health Minister Jeremy Cockrell says this system is used during minimally invasive procedures. It has already helped with 20 surgeries since becoming operational. 3 other robotic systems are in place in Regina and Saskatoon, helping with almost 500 surgeries in 2025. Saskatchewan's newest millionaire was introduced today. Daryl Moe from Pilot Butte won $1.32 million playing a vault breaker VLT at a Triffon's Pizza in Regina. Moe mentioned he stopped by to grab a coffee and decided to drop a few dollars on the VLTs while he was there. Good decision there. No plans for the money, but he says he'll likely invest it. And someone else, by the way, in Saskatchewan has won big, matching the last 6 digits on this week's Lotto 649 Extra. So if you have one, better check your tickets. You might be $100,000 richer. And this duo will make you feel like you're stepping right back into the 90s.
You have unleashed a creature that we have feared for more than 3,000 years.
Universal Pictures shared the photo on social media, captioning it, "Mummy and Daddy are back." Those are photos of 90s heartthrob Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz from the 1999 film The Mummy. The Mummy 4 is getting a 2028 release. The 4th installment hits theaters May the 19th. That's all the time I have for your 5 o'clock news. I'll be back at 6 o'clock with your local headlines. But for now, national news is next.